Hi everybody, probably not what you were expecting from a channel called The Real Rural House Life of Marquette County. A guy with a Christmas tree in the background, or hey, maybe it is exactly what you were expecting. I don't know. First, let me welcome you all here to my brand new channel, The Real Rural House Life of Marquette County. While you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, stick around, because I will be doing all kinds of home improvement projects, encouraging you to step out and try some things on your own. So on today's episode, my lovely wife has tasked me with repairing two of our northwest corner logs. We live in rural America, and it's very hard to get a contractor out, let alone a contractor who knows anything about log cabin. And we have a true log cabin, and we live in rural America, so do the math on that. But rather than just show you a how-to video, I'm actually going to break down step by step how I repair the log, and I'm also going to break down step by step the latest episode of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. And while we're at it, we'll talk about the Tyson Jones fight as well. Why, you ask? Everyone is doing all kinds of things, and no one wants to think about why people are eating tacos on a Monday night instead of a Tuesday night. Am I right? First of all, 90 Day Fiance is a show where people have a relationship where they meet online. They don't necessarily meet in person. But when they do meet in person, it's usually when the person comes from overseas to here, and they have 90 days to get married, hence the 90 Day Fiance. Well, 90 Day Fiance The Other Way is a totally different animal. Actually leave America and they go over to all kinds of countries. First up, we got Devin and Jihoon. She's from America, he's from Korea. She has no idea what a bidet is. Bidet. They have a child together. She also has another child from a previous relationship, and she gave up the American safeties to go live in Korea with Junie. Jihoon. Brittany and Yazan. Brittany and Yazan. Oh my god, these two are like gas in a match. Anyways, Brittany is a self-inspired rapper from the Florida area, and Yazan is an inspiring barber and an all-around family rebel from Jordan. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have Kenny and Armando. Now, these two guys are something special. Kenny is from Florida. Armando is a Mexican native. As you know, in Mexico, homosexuality is highly frowned upon. But Kenny has 3 children, and Armando has a daughter. So this is a little confusing to me. But either way, these two are in love, and they are destined to get married. Oh, Sumit and Jenny. Probably my favorite couple out of the group. Jenny, honestly, I don't know where she's from because I get so caught up. She's only in India so much, but she is a 50-plus-year-old woman, and Sumit is a 30-plus-year-old man who, by the way, is already in an arranged marriage. We'll get to that in a little bit. You can't make this stuff up. This is for real. Like, this is a real show. Adi and Biniam, Adi and Bibi. She calls him Bibi. I just call him Bibi too. So where does that put me? This couple gives me headaches. She's an out-of-touch young lady who fell in love with an Ethiopian who already has a child with an American woman who left Ethiopia. Oh, by the way, he also has a job that he works at night in clubs, dancing provocatively with his ex-girlfriend. No worries there. The best part is that Adi thinks that in Ethiopia you will get the same American amenities at the exact same price that you do in America. What are these American amenities that you ask? A refrigerator in your house. And lastly, we have Tim and Melisa. Tim is a software engineer from Texas, somewhere in Texas. She is from Colombia. Tim has now moved to Colombia with Melisa, who he cheated on to prove to her that he loves her. And we just found out Melisa likes the company of other men while Tim's not around. And then she likes to rub it in his face. This week we'll talk about Jenny and Sumit. Oh, look, my dog decided to join. Her name's Charlotte. What are you doing, Charlotte? No, go away. Here you go. Shoo. Shoo, 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 shoo. The story is that his family won't support the marriage because of their significant age difference. It really has nothing to do with anything other than she is extremely older than him. They ventured out into New Delhi this week to go meet with a lawyer to talk about Sumit's arranged marriage, to make sure that it was going to be okay. And also, Jenny wanted to find out if there was any possible way that Sumit's parents could interfere with the marriage. You see, they have to get married within 180 days or Jenny has to leave the country to renew her tourist visa. So she has to do this every 180 days. Mind you, she is on a Social Security where I think she's only getting roughly $600 a month. Oh, by the way, she's also supporting the majority of them in India. So this does put a lot of strain on her relationship. Her kids back home seem to think that this isn't the best idea. Summit's parents seem to think that this isn't the best idea. Oh, we're doing an interview here. Do you want to be in the interview with me? It's not an interview, sorry. I'm doing a thing. I'm showing off my skills. I'm trying to sell myself here, and here you are, jumping right in the middle. Yeah, she got a sock. You gotta be cute if you're gonna do it. Anyways, they have 180 days to marry. She has to renew her tourist visa. Jenny is asking Summit to promise his love during the ring ceremony that they're getting ready to have, and also declare that they are going to get married. Now, this declaration would mean that I think she could stay in the country for 180 days. Here's where it gets a little hairy. As soon as she mentions this, you feel like she's kind of backing Summit to a corner, and you see it on his face. He's like, oh shit, Jenny's real. You think, Summit? She's been to India like 4 times already. The first time she came, she didn't even know you were in an arranged marriage. And now your parents and all this stuff. Listen, this is gonna be a great season to watch. So tune in to 90 Day Fiance the other way. They don't pay me to talk about this. It's just some stuff that I truly enjoy. Congrats, my man. You have a fatal attraction on your hands. Speaking of hands, the Tyson and Jones fight that happened this weekend. It's awesome to see Mike Tyson back in the ring again. He looked in tip-top shape. Roy Jones Jr. looked amazing as well. If you don't know Roy Jones Jr., no-look jab, where Mike Tyson is actually known for eating people's ears off. Congrats, Mike and Roy Jones Jr. for having a great match and raising a bunch of money for charity, showing us that there is life after 50, even for boxers. That about does it for this week, folks. Make sure you tune in next week and see what kind of trash my wife has me watching and what home improvement project we tackle next week here on the Real Rural House Life of Marquette County. I'm Clinton Cunanan. Make sure you check in, subscribe, check out my band Another Lost Year. Thank you.